Talking Reds. I'm Josh Sexton, joined today by my mate Kev Walsh.
What's happening?
Everyone's favourite mate.
I do today.
We've asked for your questions anyway. For those who don't know, by the way, it was our Christmas night out last night, so everyone's slightly worse for wear this morning. I think it's
not all of us though, by the way, because I didn't go. So
it was severely lacking in Kev, to be fair. Although I am still drunk today, which feels like a very Kev move. So
I've been drunk in work before, yeah. So that's a very Kev thing.
We've all been there, haven't we? It's one of them. Well, we've asked for your questions anyway for today's AFQ. Obviously, it's Talking Reds AFQ special today. And Chords 82 has been on, as Neil Atkinson would say, on the actual AFQ, for those who listen. And he says, what was the funniest thing that happened at the Christmas party? And to be honest, Kev, I was very self-involved at the Christmas party.
Self-involved?
I seemed on a mission to just get myself drunk and not really worry about what anyone else was doing.
So basically, you could be the scandal,
I could be the funniest thing that happened at the Christmas party, and I could be the scandal at the Christmas party, but who knows?
Was there any tears or...?
I don't think there was any tears, no. There was tears of laughter on AFQ. The office AFQ last night got really, really weird towards the end, to be honest. And Rudetsky started talking about Secret Santa, and Rob goes, if you've got me for Secret Santa, just get me a small bag of weed.
Small bag? He wants a small bag, you want a big, massive bag?
He wasn't going to be cheeky about it. He knows we've got the £10 limit. He just wants a small bag of weed. So I don't think it's an unreasonable request, to be fair to Rob. Funniest thing that happened at the Christmas party, that's probably up there, to be fair. I reckon the funniest thing, though, is always the next day. It's always the next day when you come in and get to see everyone. Like, I walked in and Walsh had his head on his desk. Just his head in his hands.
He had his feet on the desk when I walked in before. Not like the Lord of the Manor, you can tell everyone else was late.
None of the grown-ups were in, so Sean was letting his hair down. There's a lot of hair to let down, by the way.
There's a lot of hair nowadays, isn't it? A wild maze.
Tom McPherson's been on as well, and he asks, thoughts on Liverpool having the best keeper and centre-half in the world? It's sounding.
Well, it's better than when we had absolutely no one in goal. Al Smoke Hands Carrius and Degsy Lovren being our main man, isn't it? Well, Alisson's the difference maker now, isn't he? Van Dijk was brilliant and he brought the level of the team up, but there's only so much you can do. Look at the European Cup final. I mean, Van Dijk can play out of his skin, and then the idiot in goal can concede 2 goals like he did. So Alisson's never going to do that. Having a pair of them there, genuinely the best partnership we've had in my lifetime.
There's just an absolute certainty in like the unit of the defence now, isn't there? Because I think that, like, you talk about keepers in the past, but there's also been defenders who I think have looked worse and not benefited from the goalkeeping situation. They've looked a bit almost like uncertain of what's going on behind them. So it's all started to not really click, but it is clicking now.
That's what Carrius gives you. Carrius definitely doesn't give you it. Alisson gives you the fact that the defenders know when he's going to come out for the ball, or do you know, even if the striker gets past them, he'll be in the right position to cover it. Whereas with Carrius and Mignolet in goal, he knew it had to be last ditch, because if he got past them, it was 9 times out of 10 a goal, whereas 9 times out of 10 Alisson saves it.
Graham's been on as well. He asks, with a mini crisis in defence, who would you sign as cover, or would you bring the summer option in?
Who's the summer option? Have we put our names off, have we?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I wonder whether he means you sign a Stephen Corker to sort of break glass for emergency, or you sign someone who's going to be the sort of long-term option. By the way, it's not a mini crisis. I'm not having it's a mini crisis. We've got the options there. This is the reason that Klopp's built this squad, is that, you know, it's got to be there to be rotated, and he's saying that Klein's been training this week, so I know everyone's not sort of made up with Klein, but...
The thing is, though, before Klein went out, I think half the issue with Klein is the fact that he's not really a popular squad member. There's rumours that there's a lot of rumours about him, but none of them are positive, basically, off the pitch. But on the pitch, before he went out injured, he was a good option for us. He was a very good right back. The difference is we need now a right back who's basically a right winger, because there's no point having a right back who can sit in and cover, because all that makes us a 3-man defence when Andy Roberts pushes up on the other side. So I'd say, listen, 2 fit centre-halves, crisis or not, I know we've got options to go in there, but you wouldn't want to necessarily be picking Fabinho at centre-half against Arsenal, would you, on Saturday? So, or whatever that game is. It's Christmas, isn't it? So all your
United on Sunday, isn't it?
United Sunday, and then we've got Arsenal after Christmas, haven't we? Yeah. What I would say, though, is the full-backs is where we can rotate. So Fabinho's he's playing full-back for Brazil, and we're going to be playing Milner there on Sunday, I'd imagine. So it shows how strong the options we've got are.
Absolutely. Aaron Craigsman, he says, what's your favourite Reds home and away kit of all time? I've got to say, in terms of away kit, the homes, sort of, I can take a lead, to be honest, but my favourite away kit's the grey one, the 09 one.
Well, my favourite one, because I'm probably, 15 years older than you, my favourite away is the original grey one from the 89-90 season. Unbelievable. We had one in 89-90, which was good, which went from Crown Paints to Candy, and then we had one for Candy in 1990, which the last one we won the league, and actually, and that's the ultimate one. The home kits, as you say, they're pretty much of a muchness, aren't they? Last season was good. I liked it when we were back to the top.
I like the old ones, the sort of simplistic ones that had like the white rim around them.
Anything with just a live bird with LFC on.
Yeah.
I like them ones.
Yeah. I didn't like the ones when the new badge came in.
Do you remember the centenary badge? It's probably a little before your time.
I think I've seen it sort of with hindsight.
It's horrendous, absolutely crap.
There you go. Anyway, Chris Dixon asks, how much money would you spend on defensive cover this January transfer window? I don't think Klopp's going to buy anyone in January, and I don't think these injuries make that much of a difference to it either.
If you'd have asked me this before the Napoli game, I'd have said we needed to buy someone, because I don't rate Matip at all. I don't rate him at all. I don't think he's aggressive enough. But then when I was making this point the other day after the match, and someone made an equally valid point that Matip is probably the best fourth-choice centre-half in the Premier League. There won't be another Premier League club with a centre-half who comes in a fourth choice who's as good as Matip. So what I'd say is, we got him tied down on a long contract. Deggsy's the same. The two main ones have just been signed, haven't they? So I'd be loath to really waste the money there unless you're going to get Koulibaly in. And if you get Koulibaly in, that pushes Gomez down the pecking order, which I don't see that happening. I don't think we need to. I think the two first choices at centre-half now are that good that they can play together for 10 years. And if you've got Lovren and Matip coming behind them, I think that's okay. And as you say, that's why you have 4 centre-halves, because when 2 get injured, you've still got 2 there to play. So I don't think I would go there. If you push me,
Koulibaly would be sound.
Koulibaly, you wouldn't say no, would you? No. Imagine him and Van Dijk. We'd never concede a goal again.
We might never concede a goal again.
Anyway. Even as it is.
We don't look likely. And then Mason is the final question. He asks, who do you want in the Champions League draw? We had a bit of a discussion about this off air, didn't we? So I'm saying Real Madrid, basically, because I want Salah to do Ramos, or Degsy to play and do Ramos. But
I want Porto, because we beat them 100-0 last year, and we can do it again this year. Listen, if we get Porto, someone else is going to get all the other teams that are half-decent, aren't they? So that means half-decent teams are going out. Porto or shite, so we can do them.
I reckon Real Madrid are shite as well, you know.
They are, yeah, but we can do them in the final, which would just be lovely, wouldn't it, in their home city?
Yeah. Well, I suppose. You'd say that, wouldn't you? Hopefully you'll get the bus. How would you come on the bus with us this time, Kev?
Well, I seen the ankle issue last time, and I've got big fat ankles as it is. I'm not sure I've got the ankles for it.
Just swerve your ankles, they don't matter anyway.
Should we each go in the car?
Can do,
We can have a little mandate in Madrid, that sounds good to me.
Should we take Fuad can
you
do
can
content
film
for us.
Content, that definitely.
Well, if you want to see me and Kev drive to Madrid, then leave a like on this video. What's out today, Fuad? I'm not even sure what's out today. The team talk's out today. Office AFQ was out yesterday. If you want to listen to that, I promise you that's an hour of absolute flames content. To be honest. I think that
the
might
Friday
be
shows come out this morning.
Friday show was out. No, the weekend was out this morning.
and the
Friday
show
was out yesterday. So yeah, get on all that and get on Top Player. Nice one.
Up the red.